Hi, I'm Deidre, and I'm Senator Harris's Iowa chair, and I am so excited today because she is coming to my house to do one of my favorite things, cook.
Hi, Deidre.
You ready to cook?
I am. Let's do this.
All right, so what are we making?
We are making apples with bacon. My mother used to make this.
Your mama was a wise woman putting bacon in this.
Oh my God. Look, bacon is a spice as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we have these beautiful Iowa apples, which are in season right now.
Awesome.
We've got some Iowa bacon over there. You know, there's so many of my mother's recipes that she never wrote anything down. It was just
Really?
no, it was just a matter of watching. And so some of them I have been able to recreate. And you know, part of the problem is with family recipes, like my mother would not give up the family recipes. Like it was literally like, or she would say, oh, just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, while we're doing this, I'm gonna start the bacon.
So you've always loved cooking.
Yes, well my mother said to me, honey, you like to eat good food, you better learn how to cook. And let's just sprinkle it with a little nutmeg.
So how much?
Just a little bit.
There you go. There you go. My goodness.
I can't help myself. Start mixing that a little bit.
Okay. Pretty.
Right? It's nice to have around the holidays, like a holiday brunch.
Yes. I'm going to try this for Thanksgiving.
Do you want to put a little of that bourbon in here?
Yes,
Okay.
let's drop a little bit in
Okay,
here.
go on and put a little.
Ooh, it's working.
Yeah, and it'll caramelize. Smell that, Deidre.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
This is going to be great.
Start with pancakes.
One or two?
Oh, I think two. Pancakes are meant to be stacked. And you have to combine a little of the apple with a little of the bacon.
All right.
Okay? Yeah.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is right here. So tell me about your first time in Iowa. I always love hearing about people's first times.
Well, my first time in Iowa was in 2007.
Oh, throwback.
And I was here the week between Christmas and New Year's
Oh my goodness.
campaigning for a senator by the name of Barack Obama.
Was it warm?
It was warm by some people's standards, but not by this Californian standard.
Did you bring the right coat?
I brought the right coat.
Good.
I had the right boots, and there was no job too small or too big. One of the most memorable moments for me during that time in Iowa, and really one of the things that for that reason gives me the feeling I do about who Iowan voters are and the difference they make, is so I was here campaigning and preparing for the caucuses in 07. And I got to the headquarters, it was late, and they said, okay, is there anything else to be done tonight before the caucuses tomorrow? And they said, well, there's a senior center that nobody's gone to yet. Would you go? So I went there, and I started knocking on the doors of the various, like studio apartments where these seniors were living, African-American senior home. And, invariably, folks would answer the door, and I remember at least a couple of them saying, oh, baby, come on in. Can I give you a cup of coffee? Oh, you look a little skinny. You want something to eat?
They always want to feed you.
Always. And then I knocked on this one door, and the occupant answered the door. The chain was on. And she was this petite lady, must have been well into her 80s. Perfectly coiffed wig, perfect makeup, elegantly dressed. And she wasn't expecting anybody that night. And so she answers the door with the chain on, and I was really excited. And I said, hi, I'm Kamala Harris, and I'm here for the caucuses, and they're tomorrow, and I'm supporting Barack Obama. And are you going to come and join us at the caucuses? And I was all excited. And she looked at me with a straight face and said, they're not going to let him win. And I looked at her and I realized what I was looking at, which is this lady in probably the 85 years of her life, all the indignity she has faced, all the injustice she has witnessed, and she is holding on to her dignity. And she wasn't about to suffer another disappointment at this stage of her life. And at that moment, I just decided, I am not leaving here. And I put my purse down and I just kept talking with her. And she opened the door a little bit more. She never took that chain off the door.
She didn't offer you anything to
She
eat.
never took that chain off the door. And Deirdre, the next night at the caucuses, guess who was there?
I hope she was.
In the corner all by herself with her perfect kind of like fox stole. And she was there. And Barack won.
That's awesome.
And what that says to me is it really is about the fact that when we believe that it's possible, even when it's against the odds, or when other people say, maybe it's not, they're not ready, or they won't do it. If we do it, we can actually make it happen. Look, I'm really clear about what is required to break barriers. I have had to break barriers my entire career. When I ran for district attorney of San Francisco, there'd never been a woman, there'd never been a person of color. People said, oh, and no, it's just, nobody like you has done it before. It's not your time, it's not your turn.
What did you tell yourself to keep going, just to bypass all that?
I eat no for breakfast.
I know that's right. That's right. And apple pancakes.
And apple pancakes with some bacon.
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm here in Iowa with my incredible Iowa team, Deirdre, Will, and whatever you can do to continue to support us, it'll make a difference.
Please visit kamalaharris.org, donate $5.
Or $10.
Or 20, whatever you can do. Thank you.